I'm sitting here with my friend Patty Ray. She's just come back from a missions trip in Quito, Ecuador. And she has been to Africa, to Kenya, she's been to India, and also spent 6 months in the interior of Alaska. And she's really, literally just arrived home, just sat down in Kennedy just a few hours ago. Patty, you were on this trip, and what was the purpose of this trip?
Well, basically, it's a medical missions trip, so we go to treat medical needs, but through that, it seems to soften the hearts of the people so that they're open for the gospel. We use a verse in Jude that says, on some having compassion, making a difference. And so it's to meet those needs, but it's to share God's word and to share the gospel with each person.
And you told me that they announced this on the radio, and how many people showed up to
on some days initially we only had about 300, but we saw a total of 1,750 patients in 5 days. The one day, I think our highest amount was 460 patients in one day.
Wow. And you're an RN, you're a nurse, and so you're using that skill to go. But anybody could go on one of these trips.
Anybody, there's jobs for everyone, even if it's somebody to direct traffic or just get people headed in the right directions. There's registration, triage. We use lay people. They don't need to be nurses to do temperatures and write down the symptoms or that sort of thing. So anybody can go.
Tell me what the mission trips that you've gone on, and this would include, has done to your heart.
Oh, first of all, I left a huge part of my heart in every place I've ever been. You're so touched by the people. My entire life has changed by it. These people are so appreciative. You give them 30 Motrin tablets, and they're kissing your hand, and tears running down their faces, it's so fulfilling to be able to share, to treat them, and also to share God's word with them.
That's great. If somebody wants to learn more about the organization that you've gone with, just give us that name. They can Google that and it'll come up.
Sure. It's the organization is based in Baltimore, and it's Medical Mission Outreach. Bradley Edmondson is the leader of that.
Okay, and they can contact and get in touch, and they go on a trip themselves.
Absolutely. Yep. We're always looking for more people, and travel all around the world. The group goes somewhere every month.
That's wonderful.
All over the world.
That's great. All right. Thank you so much for sharing.
Sure.